Vem aqui. Tá como não listado ainda, né? Tem atraso. Vamos dar uma olhada. É. Tá com muito pouco. Muito pouquinho mesmo. Muito pouquinho já tá. Só vim aqui. Botar pública, cara.
Were you shocked just now?
Ah, esse aqui. Era. Tinha esse aqui. Esse aqui. Esse. Puxar pra cá.
Were you
Novo,
shocked just
pera.
now?
Ah. Esse aqui tava errado, botando errado. Não edita por aqui porque, pô, o YouTube tá bugado, mano. Então, o que a gente vai fazer? Pega esse A. Tá com o público agora. O único jeito de fazer, mano, foi desse jeito, viu? Tava uma droga, velho. O YouTube não deixa a gente fazer o treino. Não ajuda. Agora tá melhor. Pra nós, vai. Só pegar o... Ih. Puxar aqui. Minha. Nossa, vou desse jeito agora pra fazer, mano. Chato, hein?
Were you shocked just now?
Ó. Acho que ele tem apagado, cara. Será que ele tem com luz, não? Não quero nada com luz. Aí, agora vai. Nossa, pior que eu perdi o login de ontem. Eu perdi o login de ontem, cara. Aí até apaga demais, né? Vou tentar pegar o personagem, ficar perdendo o login do personagem. Ai, caramba. E de hoje. Coisa boa. Nem isso aqui eu fiz ainda, cara. Pera. Aí. Caramba, uma netinha foda. Missão diária primeiro. Aqui, missão diária. Nesses tem primeiro, cara. Missão diária. Deixa eu puxar aqui. Rapidinho. Como tá aqui. Aí. Só puxar um pouco. Agora vai ficar melhor. É feriado, né? Acho que o povo hoje todo tá em casa hoje. É. O povo todo tá em casa hoje. Esse vermelhinho aqui é o que, mano? Ah, tá de lixo. Ah, tá de lixo favorito. Ah, tá bom. Esse quem é tu? sobe minha superfície fria. Poeta. Ah, é, né? É esse barco disfarçado dos trem. Esse porque eu tenho ela, ela faz isso, manda as mensagens, né? Só que não é ela. Nossa, mando essa. A conta foi excluída. Caraca, ela tapia mesmo, né, velho? A gente pensa que é outra coisa. Danada. É, eu acho que o negócio é aqui mesmo, é o menino ali. Missão. Sempre. Será que eu tô de resina, hein? Vou puxar pra ver. Hum. Isso é pra ver qual cara que é bom aqui, velho. Quem é o cara aqui mesmo? Nem lembro, eu não faço mais essas noites. Esse senhor aqui, ó. Acertei? Acertei, rapaz, de primeira. No começo do jogo, eu ficava procurando esse trem. Ficava. O cara não dá uma dica, a gente tinha que sair procurando. Bora. Vai fazer aquele troço todo lá. Um suporte. Hum. Não resetou aqui ainda pra mim, velho. Ah, que merda, mano. Tirou todos os meus negócios. Só agora que eu percebi. Que bosta que eu sou. Nossa, foi cocôzão agora que eu fui. Só agora que eu percebi que não tava fazendo. Caramba, velho. Me trollaram. Eu mesmo me trollei, né? Eu fiz essa bosta. Vamos que eu faço de novo, tá de boa. Ainda. Logo vai ser tudo 5 estrelas esse aqui. Não, esse aqui não. Esse aqui, fi. Sou fome desse aqui todo dia. Terceiro. Bom, nossa, que bom, velho. Mostra a quantidade agora douradinho, velho. Você tinha que vir fazer isso. Fazer isso. Fazer isso. Fazer isso. Pra ver as quantidades. Eu farmo 3.000 de cada um. Aí. Esse aqui tá quase batendo, né? Esse aqui vai batendo 3.000. Agora foi. Sintetiza aqui e terminou. Fazer aquela modo história logo lá, porque eu acho que é muito longo aquele trem. Vai ser nada fácil já. Eu tinha que farmar alguma coisa pra Sparkle aqui. O que que era? Eu tinha que farmar pra Sparkle. É. Era... É a build. É a build, eu acho. É que tá cagada. Eu não consegui puxar uma bota de velocidade de jeito nenhum. E muito menos um dano crítico aqui. Eu não posso gastar meus negócios, minha chavinha, porque eu vou gastar na hacker. Enquanto é isso aqui, mano. Isso aqui mesmo. Ajude aí, que tiver por aí. Ó. Esse aqui, cara, não sei se eu vou usar. Não vou usar o velho. Não vou usar. Não vou usar porque ela tá muito me deixando na mão. tentar, né? Custa tentar. Nossa. Às vezes ela deixa eu na mão, velho. O tempo todo, praticamente. Vou ver se eu melhoro muito a cura dela, velho. Minha buildzinha dela tá muito horrível. Não cura nem uns 3k direito. Tá muito ruim. Pra você ver que isso, mano. Isso é uma nóia. Olha isso aqui. Será que meu bairro tem melhor, não? Defesa, velho. Nunca puxei um melhor aqui, não. Que eu upo agora, se tiver. Com certeza não, né? Essa conta é flopada. Ela flopa tudo, equipamento. Fone, tudo que tiver flopa, ela flopa. Vou ver mais. Deixa eu ver. É. É isso mesmo, pô. Vamos ver o que que aguarda nessa 2.1. O que será que tá aqui, velho? Ai, ai, ai. Nossa, o cara tá aqui já. Eu vou te pegar, meu amigo. Pode ter certeza que eu vou te pegar.
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin. Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC. So they'd never... This is not where the
Nossa.
crime happened.
Deu pra
I
ver,
assure
né? Que
you it's a
mandou, né?
memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC. Did you really think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time? Penacony has made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality.
Que belo compromisso que eles assumiu, né?
What gives
Compromisso,
them the
né? Eu sei esse
confidence to make
compromisso
such
aí.
conclusive statements? Because behind this
Finge que a gente tá
promise is
vigiando,
the
só
hope.
isso.
The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger.
Impostor.
An imposter. An unsought guest. An emanator who hides her true identity.
Será que ela é do mal mesmo? Nossa.
Ifrit's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die?
Muito difícil de aceitar. Essa só é o seu lado da história. Que é o caso. Não, mano. Tudo babaquice, né, mano? Mas é isso aqui mesmo.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time. And I'm willing to wait.
E tu, cara? O que tu quer comigo, cara?
I just hope you
Por que você
realize
tá me
that
contando essa
whatever that
estranha? Porque você não é
legacy
meu
is,
amigo, não.
covert
Uma
plans
coisa
are
você quer de
already
mim.
underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda. Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, Any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows.
Nossa.
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one, and there's no sign of any distortion.
The IPC is not the Garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do. But, friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up
Em
with the Astral
contato
Express.
pessoalmente. Uma equipe. Ah, pelo amor de
You are just
Deus.
not interested in scrambling for the legacy.
Passa dinheiro
I
que eu
just
pago
came
com
to get a
eles.
gun for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift.
Ó, tampei o bagulho.
I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with.
Engraçado, né? Eles não têm dinheiro pra você explorar, né? Pra
They've
que eles
hushed
vão
up the
atender
existence of death
vocês então?
before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. That's not fair, right? So then, I
Tipo
have
de
only
ajuda.
one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the
Derrubar
whole thing
tudo,
down, I have to
caraca.
dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin. While also gaining a valuable bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table. Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family. So they'll be doing but I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions. And that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you get to find out really what happened and seek justice. And I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. That's what... Don't worry, just head back and talk things over with that navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions, call me. Oh, and take this. A thorough investigation can always use a... So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Com todo mundo.
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems...
What now? What are your plans?
Black Swan. What is she...
Tá nada demais. Mano, não era pra estar aqui não, né, mano? Traiu a gente, tá aqui ainda. Tô falando com você, mano. E o protagonista faz nada, né, mano? É engraçado. Pelo menos ele salvou a gente da enrascada, né? A gente sabe quem é do mal.
He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet, but judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on. And deliberate. That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers.
Ai, eu vou mudar essa
Up
mesmo.
to fate. It's just how that gambler thinks. Anyway, be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your... As for the other questions... I'm not sure the two cases were committed by the same culprit, but that massive wound looked like its winged blade. Plus, it seems unlikely that there would be two lethal entities loose in the dreamscape.
Nossa, duas entidades.
Sorry, I
No.
can't answer that question. That ranger is shrouded in mystery. I'm afraid no one is capable of providing an answer, but
Eita.
without a doubt, she is the most special guest at this banquet.
Nossa.
It's like Aventurine said just then. Two victims appearing one after the other in a very short time span, in and of itself, that's very unusual. Two possibilities. The collapse of Penacony's dreamscape has started speeding up, making death extremely agitated and weakening the family.
Nossa, quem será que fez essa
If
bosta
someone
toda, mano?
has chosen these victims
Tem que ser muito
deliberately,
inteligente, mano.
first a smuggler, then a family celebrity, then this murderer's motives are worth thoroughly chewing over. It's all happened so quickly, I can only make conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions.
Nossa, vamos lá bater papo com o povo ainda de novo. Caraca, mano. Nunca segue pra trama principal, né? É só...
Come on, this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost.
Todo lugar pra mim é mesmo esse lugar, viu, bicho? Ah. Ó. Tá aqui já. Não tinha pegado.
This way. This is where we part ways. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is but follow your heart and don't be... Ah, hold on just a sec.
Só um segundo.
There you go. A small parting gift. If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf.
Olha o meu
I also pay
nome.
great attention to the ways of the
Essa
world.
mulher.
Just think of this as an apology from me for hiding something from you. Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's
Nossa.
leave things there, shall we? What
Caraca.
fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
Nossa. Que isso, mano. Ninguém deixa a mulher em paz. Todo mundo vai em cima dela. Pô, isso tudo não. Tô com preguiça. Resume aí pra mim.
A family rep. Is Himiko okay?
Vai dar pra teleportar, vai dar. Achei que não ia dar.
So much has happened. I should take a moment to gather my thoughts.
That blade now, Ranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter,
Nossa.
of those slain by your hand?
Caraca, ela mesma atacou do que inferno mesmo, velho. Você tá doido?
Appears the outcome has already been determined.
Ela matou eles mesmo, mano? Não acredito que a Real fez 5 personagens pra poder matar 5 personagens.
We're still alive.
É 5?
The
Acho que era 5.
You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Caixinha de música.
The bloody trail of the destruction.
The Taurus fire demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that eon, you won't get special treatment.
Stranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. We come from the fire and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and destroy until all the kindling is burned out and we burning forms the entire life of a fire demon. From the beginning to the end. We are born to die.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn white hot. They're still young, and my flames are faint. And time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring purgatory with me there. And
Why?
because on the path they have forged, you have traveled far, Emanator.
Emanator.
Hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain. Destruction is intense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endless.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed, just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void. The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen.
All right.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the
A bottomless stream. Yes, that's right. But this blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity. I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow.
Isso.
Be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world. I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
Isso. Ah, não.
Time.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but... Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My
Caraca, conheço, velho.
Has always been brief. Other than that, anything he knows my nature. There is but a single destiny, from which, however, you appear to be ignorant of this. So it's time for me to
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I'm wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder that I know something about the Stellaron hunters. That's all. Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise.
Uhum.
I know who is inside that cold armor.
Ele mudou. Caraca.
Got it. Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet tough. I don't need help. But I can give you a suggestion that would make things better. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan.
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way. But as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about...
Engraçado, ela pode perguntar a ele e ele não pode perguntar a ela. É, né? Muito bom isso aí, né? Ah, o vermelhinho de novo. Esse vermelhinho, velho, é foda, mano. Dá um ar diferente, mano, no personagem.
Unfortunately, not a thing, King.
I knew it.
Que isso, acabou assim, velho.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality. So
É da hora, mano.
I really envy you.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
Que isso, acabou assim, que paia, mano. Pô, velho, que paia. Da outra vez cortou. Agora cortou mais ainda. Botar os dois pra conversar. Ah, mano. De novo, mano, nem teve nenhuma lutinha boa, mano.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan.
Desânima, velho. Desânima, tá?
We never expected
Desânima,
Miss
viu,
Robin
bicho?
to...
Reality.
Aí às vezes coloca a gente pra animar a luta dos personagens da hora. Aí chega, toma corte de tesoura rápida.
Memo keepers, stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them.
Let's recap it.
Aqui já vão bater papo, bater papo, bater papo, conversar.
But the murder that followed,
It may also be, after
all the while.
Bora, 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 que você vai conversar aqui.
Look, let's. I've still got.
Mandar a gente fazer alguma coisa e é isso mesmo.
As for that aventurine,
Olha lá.
well, I'm...
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious. Still, It's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. We also need to keep a certain distance from the...
So you...
Yes.
I get why. Forget about it.
Then could you...
Caraca. A fotinha dele, mano. A fotinha dele vai ficar foda no meu celular. Tá muito boa no meu celular, cara. Nossa, a gente vai receber isso mesmo?
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about it.
Da hora, gostei.
Aventurine's goal...
Esse Aventurine é bom demais, mano.
Attack on the hotel? He's definitely going for the family.
Era, pura.
I just suspect he's clearly a...
Welch aqui.
Aventurine said something. He accused that gal. It was a groundless. Maybe Aventurine's goal. However, you've met her many times.
Da Hank.
That fits the stereotype. They're eccentric.
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up. But I feel like Miss because...
Tadinha da massa.
No.
Parece que a bonita cada dia. Como é que não usava direito?
Everyone's... what a mess.
Hã?
I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down.
A gente pediu o guard lá pra nós.
Along our current clue, one thing I'm curious...
How about we split off?
worth focusing on?
Nossa, vou pensar só vou upar ele, tá? Ele é muito legal, mano. Eita, o Welch aí.
Yes. Could you come out for a second?
Ih.
I'd be
Ih.
embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Well,
Is there something about my name?
first, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade, and that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this.
Nossa,
What's more, there were plenty of suspects invited.
é honrosa demais, né,
You
mano?
really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Caraca.
Intuition. Not even the family.
Esses dois não dá pra imaginar, tá vendo aí, ó? Começa a pegar uma aflição nos dois, aí. Ai, corta a tesoura, quer ver?
So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
Nossa.
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide.
Nossa, mano.
Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron. Those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board.
Oh.
Is he okay? That memo keeper didn't...
He's fine. Let's stick with the topic. Gaining my trust all depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups. Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
Pra sempre. Caraca.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people.
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
The guest rooms are charmingly minimalist. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch, this music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you, what exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate.
Well done, Dubra. Wherever they...
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened?
They sought refuge in a land of sleep, merely wishing
When have thou, on the path of destruction, feared?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out. What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. It's like it's been erased. Who's done?
Who are you? Who are you?
Que isso, meu Deus.
It's... No. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable.
Oh. A phone.
Que isso?
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in the formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is a...
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh. This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves...
Sigonia. Sigonia. Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lashed. You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us. When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me. Otherwise, why would this child be born?
Mommy! 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 The rain! It is raining! It's true! The brothers weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here.
Oh. Darling, listen. This is the sound of home. a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. May the goddess Gayatri keep let your and your schemes. Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back.
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony, using a stand-in, I guess. They must be dreaming.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. And that's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was...
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. He must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho. But I have to admit, the case should be easy to crack.
Psicopata.
We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These two... what should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so... I gotta be careful.
Incredible, gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most Robin is what she calls mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot... If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility, but she'd...
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather... There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. Starting to break out in...
A probability. But if you simply... That man...
Who?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to...
Fine. Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Without any further ado...
Eu sono, velho, esses por falar, velho. É
The
difícil.
Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet.
Deixa eu jogar com ele. Delícia, manda pra mim.
Normally belong.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on?
Who's to say I will?
We'll see.
Follow me and I'll...
Delícia. Isso. Sei não, que merda é essa? Legal, mano. Nossa, é muito legal, mano. Gostar de dedão. E junta os pés ainda, ó. Uma onda. Aí vai ser da hora demais.
you two. That.
I was
Oh.
Excuse me.
The.
Right.
That's because.
It's see.
Quem chegou aqui, mano, personagem? Nem sabia.
Dead end.
The door is shut.
I mean,
For secured on the previous.
maybe we should do the same.
Ah, foi a carinha. A carinha que saiu aqui. Time. Começou nós pelo que tá pra lá e pra cá. Começou. 3 ainda. Cara. Tem nada aqui. Para a direita.
Bigger the risk, the better the reward.
Só baú. Combinou com outro personagem. Ai, vem cá, o bicho joga. É. Vou tirar minha cor e colocar a carinha, né? Mas.
No dirty tricks. Watch your head.
Can you find the answer?
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
I'm asking questions.
Ó.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. You're spiffy?
Answer me. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Spend freely. Bust.
O automático é bom, tá?
Take it all.
Da hora, mano. Ai, vai cair muito bem no meu time de ataque extra. Nossa, finalmente chegou o que precisava, cara. Um sustain de ataque extra, cara. Acabou cura. Acabou cura, velho.
Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
You're spiffy?
Aonde tem a maneira. Essa reta é incrível, velho. Acabou. Não, você não, pelo amor de Deus.
Six night. They are.
How can nightingales be?
There are no e.
Aqui. Tem que fazer puzzle da estátua. Sabia. Acho que esse aqui é assim, né? Não é reto. Isso. E eu não tô enxergando aquela última ali, não é o quê? É pra frente. Ah, que
Just a
bom que ela
side
pra
note.
frente.
Here's
Tô
the
enxergando. Nossa, Cauê agora.
A truly miraculous.
Really?
I was being.
Ah, tio, cavaco não. Você está dando sono.
Do you need me to...
Yeah, you're right.
Não dá pra teleportar aqui não. Tá aqui não. Tá aqui não. Caraca. Está aqui. Eu não aguento ver, mano. Ou não? Eu adoro os pneus, né?
Hold on.
Huh? What's wrong?
No, but this door is locked.
My friend? Did you really make an appointment with him?
It's a trial. You got to prove your worth to Sunday before you can speak with him. If I'm not wrong, we...
Oh.
Get
Mostrar meu valor. Caraca.
Wow. That's an enormous sandpit. I'd love to build a tall building for myself. Once I have enough savings. Oh, look.
There wasn't a gap.
Oh, with your brilliant mind.
Of course. Let's look around. When I see it, I will know it.
Fine. Fine. Why do I feel that we're pursuing a degree in burglary now?
Pegou não, meu querido.
Found it. This is it.
Vamos nós prioritar de novo. Isso. Uma dica aqui. Meu filho. Só isso, baú. Tem que chegar ali. Ah, por que eu tenho um trem aqui do treco aqui, vai? Ativar isso aqui pra não sei pra quê. Erranou aqui, velho. Pra quê, cara? Arrebentar pra onde estou indo. Pra tirar com isso. Vai pegar mais não? Cara, que não. Ah, não quer correr, velho. Não tem mais porra difícil. Caramba. Tem não. Caraca. Calma, mentira que você vai me ver. Danado. Pra fazer isso, pegar baú. Para. Pega pra me pegar um baúzinho. Vou pegar aqui então. Da hora, mano. Que legal. Nadinha é isso, velho. E a balinha? Que doideira, mano. Procure pela pista. Marcas da sala. Conseguimos. Tentar aqui na minha cara, eu tô aí. Correndo igual um doido. O trem de cabeça pra baixo que confunde. Caraca. Ainda eu sou digno.
Oh, this reminds me of one of those build. Oh, look.
Que isso? Pra onde eu tô indo, Xen?
Oh, good heavens.
Indeed.
Oh, actually. Oh, fine.
Bota uma mãozinha nele.
Let's find a way to open the door.
Ih, só o cara travado ali. Isso. Tá certo isso aí, meu amigo? Eu. Hello. Que isso?
Then you please look behind me.
What's up with that? Now the family's toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do a thing to it, Doc. You've got to be my witness. Oh, capsule. So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only difference is that no one lives in them. Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison, right where he can see it first thing in the morning. Insecure much?
Agora vou ter que ir no outro lado. Vou ter que ir do outro lado. Nossa. Caraca. Não. Ih.
Feeling lucky.
Watch this.
Que isso?
It's on me.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Spend freely.
Ah, a automática é bom, tá?
You find the answer.
Vale a pena pegar ele, tá? Porque é automático. Acho que ativa o escudo o tempo todo, velho. Outros personagens ativam o escudo tudo errado, velho.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. Spend freely. It's on me.
Começar a farmar já pra ele já logo.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Para eu ficar perdendo tempo, cara.
Feeling spiffy?
Começar a fazer os farm dele já. Pra ficar blindado quando chegar no Mars.
one of the fragments flew upstairs. I'll need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there. But it's tough.
Dá umas travadas aqui, só.
Doc!
There's no need to yell. I can hear you. The pinball machine must be hidden somewhere. Finally, a moment of peace.
Pelo amor de Deus. Era, pô. Aí, obrigado. Dificuldade, mano. Aqui eu bati no bicho, né? Nossa. Olha só, aqui não, velho.
Can you find the answer?
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
You spiffy?
Finally, a moment of peace.
Sapatinho. Lá embaixo, nossa. Nossa senhora. Caraca, mas você tá nas costas, arrombado. Pode pegar todo mundo junto, né? Não peguei. Ai, 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 que dói. Ai.
That's it. Pleasant moments of solitude are always fleeting.
Oh, you're back. Just place it. Thanks, Doc. Horatio, you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking. Honestly, you could easily squash me with just a pinch.
Não, pega o negócio primeiro.
I will do so without a moment's hesitation.
Hold on. Piece of cake.
Esse aqui tem aqui.
Feeling lucky.
Watch this.
Que isso, não posso, mano. Ah, então eu tenho que voltar de volta. Entendi. Aí. Nossa. Vou deixar. Deixa assim, bro. Eu aqui. Quem quer me pegar, vem. Eu acho que nem é aqui, né, velho? Nem aqui é baú. Tem que voltar pra baixo. O que eu tô fazendo aqui? Fora, nojento. Nossa, e o pelo gritando pra lá, mano. Que isso? Tô sendo imbecil demais hoje. Nossa senhora, a cota de imbecil não tá acabando, não, menino.
The
Não.
joyous tour of Toy City has come to an end. Makes me feel sad. Penacony isn't all bad, right? I'll use this interesting experience as a talking point at the poker table.
It's a pity you made it.
Yeah.
Tell me about your...
I don't have a plan.
Looks like since...
Am I not? And I'll help him.
On what base?
Simple.
Do you mean the Galaxy Ranger?
That was just an excuse, good doctor. There's something wrong with that woman. We need someone who can keep her in check. It's better to minimize the variables outside our control while we execute our plans. Moreover, I need to know her identity. If I'm lucky. She could be an important pawn. And it's good to have more helpful friends when dealing with this. But honestly, the murder case is likely unrelated to her. I believe my standpoint. There's a rat in the family. Otherwise, why would Mr. Sunday arrange a private meeting with us? This isn't an interrogation, but a secret negotiation. We'll see. Using Robin's death as a bargaining chip, I'll win back my freedom and power. In the end, I'll ruin this. If the chance of winning is...
Ah, the charming audacity. To think that you...
3 chips are enough. All or...
Tudo ou nada, né? É um apostador mesmo. Tá doido.
Seems my puzzles are too effortless for you, IPC ambassador.
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into welcoming me, Mr. Sunday.
Well, this isn't an invitation, but I imagine this knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has been of great help, yeah?
Certainly. You ought to know this better than I do. He's already...
Yes, the doctor has assured me of your noble character. He considers you, like himself, a virtuous person who can be trusted by the family. I have come to know you very well as a person, Mr. Aventurine. You're diligent, generous, and willing to cooperate. But there's one thing I must ask you. That is, you've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong person and put yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be.
You don't look too well. Am I making you angry? If not, then it means I'm on your side.
If I wasn't mistaken, you'd just made a...
No, you weren't mistaken. For depravity is... There's no need for us to be evasive. Let's talk about your sister. Your sister's talent is unrivaled in the world of show business. As you know, her voice has been out of tune since she returned to Panic. Who could be responsible for this? Many suspect the culprit is among the outsiders, but I know... You... Now your noble status has become a shackle, preventing you from apprehending the murderer and avenging your sister's death. You're feeling anxious because you're out on a limb. But don't worry. I'm on your side.
I'm immensely honored by your concern for me, Mr. Aventurine. Since you're so selfless and generous, I believe you wouldn't ask for anything in return, would you?
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur...
The box in which...
That's right.
Cornerstone. I've heard it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department. A sacred stone that seals the Preservation Emanator. Granting for an object so precious, it probably comes at an even higher price than other forms of recompense.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the...
Mr. Aventurine.
Of course.
But I don't, because it's not appropriate to do so in public. You should make sure I'm not the kind that takes risks. The cornerstone must be in the...
No room for negotiation.
Please, don't let me turn you down.
Sure. The gift money is good enough. I suppose you wouldn't mind that. After all, a merchant can't function without a bargaining chip.
You compromised quicker than I thought. Unfortunately, it's a gambler that needs a bargaining chip, not a merchant. I can give you your gift money, but before that, I want you to... The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for, what exactly is stored in it? Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
What have you done?
Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next, you have 113 seconds to prove...
And if I refuse to answer?
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects you. Question. Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
What a simple answer. You, too, understand that idle chatter leads on? Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered Panic?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong to you?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
Yes.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion, encompassing but not restricted to the techniques of the Garden of Recollection?
Yes.
Are you an Avgin from Sigonia?
Yes.
Do the Avgins have any ability to read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind?
No. Does it matter?
Do you love your family more than yourself?
Yes.
All the Avgins were killed in a massacre. Am I right?
No.
Are you your clan's sole survivor? Do you hate and wish to destroy this world with your...
I don't know.
Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine stone is safe and sound in this box?
Of course.
Looks like we can get an open it, Mr. Aventurine. It's your last chance to defend your honor. Please. Are these what you're looking for? Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
What makes you think you can...
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner who sees the pursuit of knowledge above all.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the...
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron. You must be quite aware that...
Cut to the chase.
I need Mr. Avenger.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone? You can't expect a featherless bird to take flight.
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united, progressing together in the interests of...
You'll have to speak...
the cornerstone, which Mr...
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone. The 10 stone hearts aren't as united as you
But you know that he's a crazed gambler. The more vocal he is about it, the more cautious
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink. Bring it. The box containing the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. Unfortunately, your guess.
The golden stone. Its color and glow are similar to that of Klepoth's body.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 stone hearts chisel their own will, and this golden statue is also known as Topaz, not Adventurine. And it belongs to Topaz. So, do you wish to confront him?
Not at the moment. I'm more interested to know the location.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it. In fact...
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone, more precious than life itself, with a bunch of worthless jewels, disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift money. This is a gamble.
Então o rato traiu o cara mesmo.
Betting on your single misstep.
Deu o plano todinho pro cara.
I am grateful for your help. As for the villain, I hope he retreats in humiliation. It was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your storied career.
Ratio, you wretch.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live. Treasure your remaining time, and savor the delectable aftertaste.
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly.
What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration.
Consagração da harmonia.
Illumination of their grace. Yet you acted willfully, uttering nothing but falsehoods, transforming the consecration into a trial. I genuinely see no reason to absolve you from it.
Is this what the Harmony represents? Is it built upon constraint and coercion?
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent. But I have seen your resilient spirit, and thus, throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape, or contact any of your companions. You only have 2 paths before you, and it all depends on whether you can complete my test within the time limit. Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the Eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
Sounds like I'm gonna end up the same either way.
I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective. I will purge the evil from the inside and bring the real culprits to justice when the time comes. Compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, Or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be a
shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing is achievable without it.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of worthless jewels for everything you need. That's what gamble. Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free.
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation. It's an outright execution.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have found out. That's all. By the way, before you go...
What is it now?
Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Kakavasha! Where did you go? Oh, are you injured?
I got it back, sister.
You went to look for them? That's too dangerous. It's just a necklace. It's neither food nor water. I can't live without you, little brother. Promise me not to look for those catechins again, okay?
Sister, don't be afraid. The catechins are fools, but I'm smart. I played a game with them, and
One? What happened exactly? Tell me.
I made a bet with them. The two birds in the desert and me. Who will die first? I won. They suspected me of cheating, but I didn't. I won fair and square.
Of course you'd win. You've always been a lucky child. Gaiathra Triclops must be watching over you. But that's no reason to push your luck by going up against those bloodthirsty, cruel catechins. Have you forgotten how Mom and Dad... Look, this is just a necklace.
I'm sorry, sister. I thought you'd be happy. Because Mom left you this necklace. There'll be no next time.
It is important, but not as important as you, my dearest brother. I don't... Pain and poverty are the trial. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops and can lead the clan to happiness. So, listen to me and swear to Gaiathra.
Okay, I will swear to Gaiathra. But sister, if Gaiathra Triclops was really watching over us, then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? After all, Dad went to the Catechins' land only to prepare for Gaiathra Triclops' offerings. Where was Gaiathra Triclops when Mom was shivering in our arms? Mom was still pleading for Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness under her breath until the moment she closed her eyes. Sister, everyone praises me for being smart, but I don't get it. If every rainpour was Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness and grace, then how bad were our sins? So much so that we were born in this world of death?
Tá tenso.
Excuse me.
Nem onde é que eu vou? Nossa, foi tanta coisa que... Caraca. Conversa de jeito, tem que prestar atenção. Não dá.
I can't see
information on this artist in the Iris family archives. The photo you provided also doesn't show any. Are you referring to the records when you... I apologize.
Looks like nothing.
At least we know who. Thank you for your assistance.
Fine?
I'm... Sure enough. But that Miss Fudge, she's also in the running.
Is there any...
The memo keepers have a hacker girl from this...
The Garden of...
Who are you? The Bravo team has arrived at their designated position. Ready to execute or what do you know?
Isso.
Hey, check...
To
I'll request a beating for
O
you.
que ela tá fazendo aí?
You've been told not to drink during work hours. Take him back to the hotel room. I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over how this incident report should be written.
Miss Topaz? I never thought I'd...
Oh, long time no see, Astral Express crew. Aventurine has told me a lot about your... It's fine. Do as I ask and try to avoid any conflicts with the family. Report to me before taking any action. As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony. Cordiality from the family is a mere facade. The former only Aventurine...
No wonder Aventurine's scrambling to partner up with someone. The IPC can't back him up in the dream.
His situation isn't optimistic, I hear. You're all helping to...
Thank you, Miss Topaz.
Yep. They're tailing us right now. Why not go and talk to them?
We're carrying out. We made a mistake last.
So that's it.
Well,
So you know each... That's right.
Mando qualquer coisa ali.
what? That's
Looks like they're not going...
Why don't we just look...
How does it feel to be in business? That's just his... But Aventurine's a lot. As for the two cases...
Vamos lá de novo. Ah, Deus. É muita mais fala do que tudo, velho. Tem que ficar de zoinho aberto. Ih, olha o cara ali, ó. Ah, é. Sabe, é esse, meu filho.
Hold on, sir.
Who exact? It was...
he'll do.
Sorry. Everyone, please...
We're really sorry for...
Another... Can you perform it again? Please?
Tem que usar a técnica do relógio.
You, the security officer's work. That's
Já ficou brabo.
a metaphor.
Ela tá me xingando já. Vai me bater em mim, que vai.
Oh, great.
There is no meaning to death and defiance. Why do you...
Olha aí que ia bater em mim.
I'm okay.
Stay back, Clara.
Can you find the answer?
Hide. Answer me.
Am I destined to relive this outcome?
Oh, what's he...
However...
He doesn't have to...
Nada de raiva, né? Calma também não vai. Tento ver isso.
Whoa, time to clock out.
Nossa, velho.
At least he won't...
I was wondering what all the commotion was.
Pega aí, ó.
Huh. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome.
Cara, eu uso uma luvinha branca, mano. Vai dar mão. Mr. Gallagher. Mano, ele tá muito bem com o remake que ele dá, hein? Parece o maridão dela. Ele dá muito cara com ela, velho. Tipo, casal junto.
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is still running other than the family.
The family itself is a huge, perfect. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beauty.
But the human body has its limits. And so
that doesn't sound like the
Ah, porque eu não peguei essa mulher, velho.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge as people immerse their souls in the dream. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the...
In the end, the dreams that people... I'm sure you've gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
Of course. That's if I remember. Don't mind me. It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful. It's only...
Take your time.
That should do it. I vividly remember everything that occurred on Penacony. Ask
Sobre a hora de ouro. Sobre nada.
This is what I've seen
Isso sim.
and heard.
Deu nada.
Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever fit. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful...
There might be a way to change...
Perhaps.
Ia lá.
Miss Acheron, now it's... There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, he wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant. And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world's existence. As a price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, they slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia. And it is because of the wishes of those people who wished not to awaken.
And yet, you stand here right now. Which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually seek a way to save itself. And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that world, he etched the possibilities of human nature into his heart. He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring towards the sky and embracing his final victory. He ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt. Countless others would.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who I too have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths similar to mine. So even if not completely similar, the story you just told, it overlaps with my past. I ended that man's life. I am not who you think I am, nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power is it that...
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness? Then why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
Atende, meu filho, não atende. É um dos dois, velho.
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron.
This voice, it's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to, my bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake? Who the heck are you?
I'm the Garden of Recollections memo.
Not bad.
Esse aqui, cara, né? O boot, sei lá do que.
You that imposter's bodyguard?
O cara que tem arma, chicote. É arma, chicote ou corrente? Corrente. O visual dele é maneiro, mas não sei se vale a pena pegar, não. Só quando tiver o trailer da Royal Vest a gente pega, né?
I don't know what you're talking about, but you know Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger.
Nossa, é uma bicha da galáxia. Postou.
I have something to ask you.
Are you asking me to write your will? Sure.
Not quite. I only want to ask, how exactly did she become a Galaxy Ranger? She's clearly not a path strider of the hunt, but you are, aren't you? Tell me.
Sure. Heck, never thought I'd come across an ally. Well. I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo keeper. Go buy a bottle of his Donna's White Oak. That lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, sure. You best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Act, is an emanator who should not exist.
Isso. Mano, o que que a mulher fez, mano? Na moral, velho, a gente fica pra lá e pra cá, velho. Mas o que que a mulher é? Quem a mulher é? O que que a mulher fez, mano?
You look...
I didn't think you'd have the nerve to show your...
I thought this was exactly what you wanted. After all, I faithfully fulfilled my duties as you would. Just tell me if you can't hold on any longer.
Mete o socão na cara dele, ó.
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be my undertaker now.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time. But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them, because I'm the manager of this town.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17 system hours.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you plan on completing your task while your hands are tied by the heart?
Well, my conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family, and that they hold the secrets of Penacony. So, I took the opportunity to set everything. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the Reverie. Now I'm only one step away from victory. Let's just wait and see.
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying that you failed.
That's all I can say. Have you forgotten, Doctor? You betrayed me. Go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surrounding Penacony.
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift money bag?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash even when I'm about to bite the dust.
You are indeed a gambler.
Maybe I am.
Fine. Here, take this. Open it when you're on your last legs. You'll thank me.
What's this? Medical? You catch on pretty fast, Doctor. Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you, wound-headed scoundrel. But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway, it's just as I guessed it would be.
Would you be willing to... Wow, how...
Well...
That's...
Sure thing.
death?
Oh, you see...
Well, if you're... It was like they were in some sort...
Thank you. Unexplained coma.
Would you be willing to...
Go. You wait. You jump.
Great show.
Ah, my death. The effects.
Is that...
Yeah. What else?
What a show. A monster covered in...
Barman.
Sip of liquor. Oh? Or are you just pitying me?
You really shouldn't drink so much...
Oh?
The devil of...
They...
Yeah. Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it.
Take care, my friend. You don't look...
That won't be necessary.
All right, then.
Well...
Stowaways?
All right. What was I even thinking?
Not enough credits left? Where do I...
You want to talk to me? Sure, but no.
How did your boss talk?
Well, I thought about it.
Guess she's got a point.
Is this?
Yes.
Is this for real?
No, it's not mine.
Que isso, porque o cara tem que conversar com todo mundo, velho.
The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghost.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by...
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out...
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated. Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned any.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence. And that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions...
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend... Here you go. This is... If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care, too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all, otherwise.
I have my own ways. That's all you...
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And when that time comes, go ahead. Press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent...
You're still talking big. But sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my... Just don't let me down now, okay?
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new luck.
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigoni. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my ass. Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves. Go and play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real...
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like... But you look good. And that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now and don't let your master down.
How much did you...
What?
My price. How much did you pay?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba.
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your it's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky.
Some friends.
Oh, this bar offers a what? What would you like to drink?
Look!
Who's Serval?
Oops!
Just spare them. I'm getting up there in
They're all under the count.
That's exactly what the discussion might take.
In the box.
Why, we're in a dream.
Oh, did you hear that?
Even in reality, mixed.
Only then.
In other words, what you get.
What should we exchange? check out this path and drinking. Ugh.
Did you find the bottle of...
That's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
But you come with me.
As you see...
Fine.
Just...
What's her deal?
Hey, can you do that?
Yeah, I'm
You're one of Siobhan's. I just don't... I've seen it. The crowd is... I've seen.
Eles resolvem tudo. Como é que o Fergues resolve tudo? É fácil demais.
She's still not leaving.
Tá doido.
Maybe I'll have to try again.
Aí agora eu vou falar com ele de novo. Que isso, não foi? Tô triste então.
I'm too timid.
Tem cachaça, tem tudo aí, então é triste, né? Olha lá.
She's still not leaving.
Não foi triste. Caraca.
Those don't... I can... Well, maybe... Here's the payment for the drink.
Amaki has left? When you're ready, go to Gallagher.
That being said, so go ahead. Nice work. You found some interest. Each drink has its own. You won't find now that you've chosen the taste is after those
Mikhail.
Almost there. Let's pick a decoration. Concentric circles. Well, it's done. Here's to you, dreamer. To bringing time to...
The richness, and I'm not entirely...
Well, the imagery it implies.
Does this true?
Yeah.
Let's dig deeper into the case. All right. Let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. She managed to fool me, but here's the thing. She simply vanished.
Huh?
That's impossible. Let me be frank.
Dealt with before.
You've witnessed it. Confronting the family, if you really want to
I guess it's time.
You're very perceptive.
There's a message. Witness the impossible.
Hey, what?
No.
That's just our...
Now I can assure you the family is considered the watchmaker. Let me ask you a question.
So, you...
Well, not because the watchmaker... You don't get it? Mikhail, the betrayer of the family. Here we are.
Wait,
The culture of a city. You know that the prolonged exposure, but everything has a He is Hanu. History is always... These characters not only...
there are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lock... So many of them. We don't need to go in. Let's find a quiet spot and continue. View here is great, including Clocky.
If all the... in the animation...
It was a monument. Among them was the person...
But if you...
Todo mundo apareceu, né? Ah, o verso vendeu pra todo mundo. Ah, capturinha, cara.
Hanunu freed the... It wasn't until the...
Thus, he...
But didn't you...
No. But I am indeed a trick.
What did you do?
Just like you, I had close... Mikhail was too old to protect his children, and they continue to prick nevertheless. But we failed. The family, except I heard he died.
We're truly sorry.
Unfortunately, after... So, we will find the end. If it really is Mikhail... I've told you all I... How ironic.
Gallagher...
While fireflies wear... Exactly. That lines up with what we've gathered.
You're real...
Speaking of which, now that we've confirmed a lot...
Nossa, a visão dela.
Are your
Caraca.
companions?
They're just checking up on. Looks like we're about to end.
Vamos jogar com os dois.
See if there's.
Stream forth the gleaming gold blades.
Something feels off. A grand mansion like this. This door is open.
Just one moment. Light.
I see.
Stream forth.
The model in the sand pit. It's the golden era, isn't it?
The footprints here are different from the rest.
Stream forth.
Two sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Que isso?
Stream forth.
Que bichinha fácil.
Well, there aren't any people in this mission.
Que bichinha fácil, né?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. How familiar.
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Thieves or devils, I'll crush them all. Zero waste.
Can you find the answer?
Answer me.
Look, it dropped something.
No.
Seems like the man. It must have been a bit.
But no matter what they're...
So you're.
Yeah, but I... Since no one's around it.
As soon as I and the rest.
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far...
Mean.
If they're...
That would.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action. The information...
Looks like they're.
He's just surprised. This light comes...
According to Rob.
I wonder...
Growing up.
Yeah.
It seems.
They don't seem...
Maybe the other.
Mr. Sunday is...
They all seem.
Huh?
What is it?
No.
Perhaps that's why.
That's all for now. Nothing...
Before coming here, I.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. And... Acheron? The galley.
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we.
But even if there's no one, even without the fame.
On the contrary,
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth.
Let's hope, just with all due respect.
Well, however, well, he's a businessman. While the family is dead, you never know. What unexpected trouble.
According to a peer, this fraud case has been...
The case's main as per strategic...
What pretty eyes. Tell me, do they shine in the dark?
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how no lawyer has the...
Not difficult, but definitely point...
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you...
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. If your luck holds out...
I'll admit that.
Madam, I already have...
Then let's talk about...
my life. I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that...
It is that simple. With this money, I'll...
Interesting. A pity diamond. You're wrong. Kakavasha, go. May your plans never...
Life is... people can't always... Is it because... But... even if I... Will I return never to return? What?
What?
Am I dreaming?
Perhaps both. Forgotten me already? When you were strapped to that...
Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get...
the harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first... I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to drag a grand unveiling. You really think...
Why not?
Well, you may have fooled everyone. I can show you. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we...
O que que seguiu a gama agora?
What exactly are you?
Ai, ai, ai.
Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. Kakavasha, I am...
First, I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be just a Pepeshi? No. A child? I thought minors weren't
What's wrong?
Impossible.
They're pretty, aren't they?
E quando criança.
They're in that amusement park. I have to go.
Those eyes. And Mama Funga. No, it... It can't... There aren't any Avgens left.
Papa, Mama, wait for me.
Only on Paniconi.
What are you...
Well, you've known all along. However, people don't... Which is why...
Oh, when you put it like...
Well, you know how rare it is. It's good timing that you... Oh, one... Go on. They only see your big... It's a heck of an act.
Well, the best way to prevent...
For the preservation.
Oh, I thought you knew. We're done.
That's fine. But...
Well, it's not going to be me, anyway.
Playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this.
wasn't.
Come on.
I've never changed.
On the contrary.
That child. Could he be in here? Is this a topaz? What is this doing?
What? Does your cornerstones wrench at your heart?
It was merely.
Maybe. The cornerstones.
This is just bait.
Of course.
Or.
All the better for you. Sunday didn't become head though, which is why you had a raid finally. Everyone's distracted enough for you to steal the third.
Why don't you stop rummaging through my mind?
Your mind. It's our mind. You're me, and I'm you. The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather
Tá tudo doido, cara. Tá.
tell me. Must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. That's what she said when you received the stone, wasn't it? This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more...
Jade. Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Oh, looks like Jade can be substituted for aventurine, too.
Aventurine, topaz, jade... 3 elite.
As I've said before, but will it be the...
So, where's the real aventurine stone? I just want to hear you say it.
Caraca, é muita fala,
After
velho.
all, it really does resemble it.
É muita fala, que você fica até doido, velho. Na moral, é muita fala, velho. Muita fala, pouca emoção.
Piled up with these...
Tá difícil, isso vai demorar muito pra completar, velho.
Just look at it. Shattered. Just like your life. Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous sheen. I take it back. You're absolutely clear.
Well, Diamond has always been all about results. As long as I could create value. How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough.
Now I'm more. Do you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards? I wouldn't...
There's...
That is...
We'll just have to wait. The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony.
Hello. We meet again, Mr. Pretty Eyes.
Yes.
Of course. I'm so happy. Yes, that's it. They put me. You should give it a try.
Sure.
Fazer de novo.
How's the... boring. Why aren't you... Oh, you sound sincere.
De novo, Ogami chato, viu? Tá doido.
So tall! There are so many flowers here! Vixis, this one's for you!
A dead end? Oh, is this the wrong way?
Oh, what's on your mind?
It's got nothing to do...
Do you need a hand? You wrapped that up.
Shut up!
Oh, you don't... From what I...
How could a weak person...
That in your hands, though. Pity you're not...
Those techniques you mentioned, what fun is it?
Fair.
Well, she gave me an ant...
You mean, it could make...
That's cheating.
If these leaves could be brought back, would they bloom into new flowers?
Oi, que susto. Oi, bebê.
You're
Mama only left us with...
That's what you've always...
You can zip it if there's...
The word's still ringing your ears, so you should tisk.
Enough!
Oh, I think in the end, think about it, Dad. If you could start over.
It's so quiet this time. Is he finally gone? Or am I the one about to disappear? Finally, made it out of this place.
We're going home? But I don't want to go back yet. It's so fun here. I want to stay here forever.
There's only one place he can be going, whether it's in the past, present, or future.
Mister, is that you? I hear the sound of leather shoes. Ah! I don't know why, mister, but you always give me a special feeling. It's sad that I can't get to know you more. We have to say goodbye. Did you have fun? Yes, I should go home. The day's getting dark, and
You're home.
what a strange question. It's where Papa, Mama, and Big Sis are. In this dream. This amusement park. But, mister...
Where are they then?
How long will you stay?
Forever. This is the greatest honor that we can offer to those who hurtle toward... The road less traveled is less traveled for a reason. But you've never gone in any other direction. Your own life is the chip you're most eager to lay down. You don't care who the real murderer is, and the watchmaker's so-called legacy couldn't be more boring. What you want, you'll be...
I can do it.
Of course you can. Your luck will help you at the right time. Stellaron and an emanator. That way, the IBC will earn a place at the table. And as for you, you'll just happen to slip the leash, sweep the rat race, extract yourself from this endless debacle. You'll have the freedom you've always dreamed of. This isn't the first time. You've been an escape artist from day one. Oh.
He's just after Penacony. No matter the means, no matter the price. Well, don't get soft on me now. What, did you...
I was born from yourself. I'm well aware that climbing out of the hole you've dug is basically impossible. I can't stop you from doing what you want. We can't change where you...
Well, what's done can't be undone. All we can do is play the cards we're dealt and rake in as much time as possible.
Yes. Alas, people won't make all the right choices in their lifetime. But you will keep winning, having never lost before. But why you? What if all your luck is built on the pain of someone you love? On the loss of dozens more? If these windfalls, these jackpots, aren't a gift from Gaiathra, then what did we do?
Maybe...
Fine. Time to make a move. Say goodbye to the kid before you shuffle off. It's best to die without regrets.
And now, only we are left. Can you?
Sure. Look at the lens when you're
Sure, I will.
I can't leave you. I still have it.
Oh, let's go then.
Sure.
So you're an actor. No wonder your clothes are so stylish.
I'm actually a merchant. But I do have a show to do.
Are you the same as those men in black in the sky? But you're not wearing one.
Only ordinary employees have to wear that. My position is much higher than theirs.
Become as good looking as you when I grow up.
Of course you can. You'll be better. And stronger than me. maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Spend freely.
Answer me. These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Watch your head. It's on me.
Feeling spiffy?
Test. 0 points. Get them. Answer me. Get them.
Can you find the answer?
Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Feeling spiffy?
Test.
It's almost time to go on stage. Are you ready?
Thank you.
Let's put our palms together. If you receive Gaiathra's blessing, you'll feel more relaxed. Putting our palms together is a simple ritual. By putting our palms together and reciting the prayer to Mama, if you're not familiar.
It's all right.
This is where we go our own.
Why?
Catechins are bloodthirsty, cruel, and this is a trick. An act of revenge. Remember? Today is the day of the Kakava, and also your birthday. They know the Abjin will shrill the Catechins know. Without this rain, the Catechins would never take action, and we would not have the chance to turn the tide. This, but the Abjin, all as long as he has for us. May the god keep your blood. Let your journey and your schemes farewell.
Newsflash from the insurgents.
The clan launched the spokesperson. Finally, he proclaimed.
Kakavasha? Bye. Okay. All the actors are in place. This act is dedicated to... Kakavasha.
By the way, do you truly want to destroy the world with your own?
Then I would be quite happy to make that wager.
Is this Miss Acheron?
Hello, I'm Mark.
Hello? Since Welt has
Miss Acheron here, which is why...
You want to...
There must be some... That said, assuming things do...
He's right.
To solve the mystery of...
Sounds like we've...
I will accompany you.
Let's move out!
No need to rush.
Ladies, the most wondrous, the IPC...
Look, should both the performer...
Let's get going, everyone.
I have a... Let's wait.
Mr. Yang. Why did you not tell your
It's just like you said, an inability rather than an unwillingness. But I chose to believe you, and I also believe that if it were their choice to make, they would make the same one.
Thank you. To reciprocate. In the upcoming confrontation, if the odds aren't in the Astral Express's favor, if my meager...
We're back here again. Aventurine actually chose a really conspicuous location. That guy's a...
Not a soul. Everyone, pay attention.
Ladies, gentlemen, dream seekers, tycoons, esteemed guests,
We've kept your appointment.
Everyone, given.
Let me remind you.
Oh, no, because he.
3 hump.
That's right. Truly, you will. Let me be a little clearer. Bam!
Your bluff isn't fooling anyone. If you could really do that, you would have done so earlier.
You wanna bet?
You won't do it.
Of course I can. I came from the wind, but the sun could not. Have you ever heard this? Every night is friends the game has, nor do you have any The dice are cast. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to unveil your cards. The architect's flawed stone. Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet. I'm taking the gamble. I'm claiming the win. I'll invade the wheel, a daring gamble. Walking the brink of death for rebirth. Oh, for the Ember Lord!
Alright. Let's see who has the last laugh. Let the game begin!
The game is on.
Essay as knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Protect me! Protect me! I'm not afraid of you!
Eliminating threat.
You spiffy? I'm scared!
Stay put. Get them. Zero waste.
I'm okay!
Prepare for some.
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone! Help me, Mr. Thorpe!
Your answers? Answer me.
Can you find the answer?
Everything I got.
Wonder where I need it this time. I have a back. Your trauma. I have a. Let's wait.
Astral Express. You're late.
All right. Let's see who has the last laugh. Let the
Where there are people, there is noise.
I have a bad feeling that your trauma. I have a. Let's waste no time. We're back here. That guy's.
Not a soul in. Everyone, pay attention.
Dream seekers, tycoons, esteemed guests of the watchmaker and the sandwich. Also not forgetting the nameless of the renowned
Astral Express.
All right. Let's see who has the last laugh. Let the game begin!
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Stand down.
I'll go easy this time. I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Tedious. Later, all will be revealed in lunar flame.
Killing all. Take everything I've got.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Nowhere to run.
I can do this! You me straight!
Ready for death.
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Prepare for some.
Scared?
Stay put.
Feeling spiffy?
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Ready for another?
Nowhere to run.
Can you find the answer?
Flame coming down from above.
Commencing support. Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Protect me! Protect me!
Unworthy.
Feeling spiffy?
Prepare for some.
I'm scared!
Stay put. Get them.
Killing all. Take everything I've got.
Blade of moonlight. Ready for death. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Can play for a while. Feeling spiffy?
Even as long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table. The chance, the potential is what we want. That's what justifies the gamble.
I'll go easy this time. I'm scared.
Stay put.
Give me strength.
Save it for your own skin.
It's all or nothing.
Enemy data to network festival. Time for a good old counter.
So devils, I'll crush them.
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Ready for another?
Down.
Feeling spiffy? Protect me, please.
It's all or nothing.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Going all
Blade of moonlight.
Enemy data to network festival. Time for a good old counter. We have the upper hand. Ready for another? Let's you find the answer.
prepare for some hard.
Let's play for Give me strength. Enemy targets detected.
It's all or nothing.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Enemy data secure. Network festival. Time for a good old counter.
Blade of moonlight.
Feeling spiffy? Protect me, please.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
It's all or nothing.
Show me all.
Let's play. Can you find the answer? Enemy data secure. Network festival. Time for a good old counter. Give me strength.
Prepare for some
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another? Protect me, please.
Save it for your own skin.
It's all or nothing. Double down.
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Let's play. Can you find the answer? We have the upper hand. Enemy data network festival. Time for a good old counter.
spiffy? Give me strength. Commencing support.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Shown all
Blade of moonlight.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again. Protect me, please.
Prepare for some hard
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data network activated. Time for a good old counter. Enemy data secure. Network activated. Time for a good old counter.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Ready for another?
Stand down. Blade of moonlight.
Let's flip. Can you find the answer? Did that hurt? Feeling spiffy? Give me strength.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Ready for death.
Commencing support. I'll go easy this time. I'm scared.
Stay put. Get them.
Shown all. Prepare for some hard
Tedious. Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another? Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy? Enemy data network activated. Time for a good old counter.
Get them.
Let's flip. Can you find the answer? Enemy data network activated. Time for a good old counter.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
Everybody's like that, down to the last player. So why can't I be happy too? Why can't I feel that free? Always hide your ace with a straight face. I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all. Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting every last chip. Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble. Emanator, I know you'll match my wager, right?
I might...
Penacony, what do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for anything. They aren't in a dream.
I'm afraid the family will not open the doors for you.
Why?
Because the path you walk is not accepted by the Harmony.
Even if... that's not what I want.
Precisely because it's not what you want. Because they are not like others. They have never glanced at anyone. They leave woven strands of fate for humans to walk. And together...
There are always those who rise from the shadow. In your eyes.
You still have it, but not much.
That is enough. Before they vanish, I will reach the Nihility's end. I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain, to swell the coursing stream. As the tide arrives, leading you back home.
A gigantic...
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha. Your good luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgin have.
You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want. As for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next Aurora.
It's a pity this is not the place you were expecting.
Melody. Is it?
Perhaps to you, I am just an emanator. The sleeping and shapeless never glance at anyone. They have no face, no form, and even less of a will to speak. The night, only some who have gone under their shadow can go farther, tainting themselves with more nihility.
That's all. So...
This is all but a fleeting dream. One of the thousands of manifestations of IX. Under the watchful eye of nihility, we momentarily linger here before moving on to our own paths.
It seems that my death has already been determined.
Even if you wish for it, I can't promise you anything. Now that you've accomplished your goal, I think you can be a little more forthcoming. Your performance at the theme park was wonderful and grandiose. A simple yet practical technique that fooled almost everyone. No one would have ever thought that you would have gone to such lengths, even staking your life just to prove a fact that had seemingly been disproved long. Real death does not exist in Penacony. Because this is the only way you can uncover a secret that is even more unspeakable than the serial murders. To use this dream death to get there. To that promised land, Penacony. The legacy of the Watchmaker.
How did you find out?
I never imagined that something I learned about unexpectedly would become the key to...
It's our Stellaron friend's identity, isn't it?
I see you're in the know.
Let's just say I put money on the possibility. The murder isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders on Penacony, most people wouldn't be personally affected. This dream of theirs isn't a boundless sea. It's that barrier they built.
Unless someone and lives to tell the tale.
Someone. I got the idea early. Someone who.
Hint.
Well, proof is the one thing I don't have. The only thing that can prove these. But you don't need proof to have.
You don't sound very You're very lucky. You possess great and that's how you and in your plans the
Well, it's a huge game. Detonating a Stella. If, at the end.
It is pointless to discuss. And after this, what have you never wavered?
Wavered? Of course I have. Because other than that.
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not over yet.
Before we part, can you answer one more question? Why are we born into this world? If it's...
I don't think this and never have. Nor do you.
But the nihility envelops you and I.
And because of that, it's pointless.
But it is still there. If the dice of fate are always weighted, then...
My answer might not be able to resolve your confusion. But you said, sleep is the rehearsal of death. So what? So you can definitely, even if the ending hit but before the end. There are many things that humans can do while, and because of this. The end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer. Good luck.
Mister, you're leaving? You...
Yes.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very...
Then are you going...
I'll get there one, but not now. There will come a day when so. Until that time comes...
Prepared.
Well, preparing to face them.
I know you'll be able to do it.
Well, of course. For I... What do you say? One last time?
Are you going now?
Yes. May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing. May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes
forever concealed. Our paths will cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras. Farewell, Kakavasha.
The light of the Aventurine Stone has disappeared. This only
He kept his promise and got what he wanted.
usually sent to the families.
Let's fulfill our duty and start harvesting. I come for an audience. I come to fill wine, and I come to claim. I bestow poison in the guise of sweet dew. Come the toil of spring and yield a fall. I patiently wait for the branches to be heavy with all for the
You're awake. I've been waiting on you for quite a... You've met me before. I originally planned on showing up earlier, but I encountered more roadblocks than expected. 11 times I've tried, but ended in failure. Elio is right. In this land of the dreams, I don't know people's hearts as well as he and Kafka do. Nor do I have a specialty like Silverwolf and Blade. Most of the things that I'm good at only apply to villains who need no mercy. So, there is only... This is to show you.
All that I am.
Labyrinth-like corridors and halls? Traps everywhere? The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer.
Just expressing a personal opinion.
Mr. Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin. Neglecting duties will only make me more suspicious that you...
Scoundrel, punk, drunk, hooligan. I have heard this trash talk all too often. But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplished... I take back what I said. Your problem isn't paranoia. You're just crazy, you know? Lunatic. You, the family, you broke my spine and pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse me of murder? Ridiculous. Only idiots who've drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets. What exactly is making you say all this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the Outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park.
I don't need you to remind me. Once that ambassador walks through the doors of the mansion, I will know what he wants. My servants see everything. His little... Why do you think that I just let him go? And why do you think I emptied the theme park state? Because my target from the beginning has always been you, Hound. The more noisy.
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive? Ha! I forgot. You also have a difficult master to serve. Telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony Fest. Isn't that right, my boo?
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
Disguise? You must be blind to be accusing me of being a fake. Open your eyes, take a good look.
Indeed, every part of you is real. The brown hair, soft and curly like Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker. That odd scar, and the gray vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a security from all 52 when they are gathered. Countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie. You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this Tell me I'm wrong.
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated you. Admirable. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stowaway?
This proves that you and the Memory Zone meme death are linked, and that's enough. Listen up. I don't care how you did it. I only care about one thing. The answer to a... You devil. You wretched, despicable dog.
You know, in the thick of things, people are blind to the grit in their eyes. Yet they can always feel it scratch. Want the answer? I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
Till we